Hey, GNT, episode 137. And just in case for the people in the back just got a little bit of advice. When you're going through some tough times in your life, try your best to avoid going to a massage parlor because somehow, some way, that messes up families and teams, apparently. Let's get it. Yeah. Just take my advice. Trust me. It's all going to be worth it for you. It's going to work out. Trust me. It's going to work out. Stay away from all the massage parlors. But hey, Joel, just out of curiosity, do you feel the same way, bro? Do you think that the people...
Yo, the fact that you said massage parlor, I was like, yo, we talking about massage therapists. I don't know about the parlors, though.
Stay away from the parlors.
But either way, it's all one and the same. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, just stay away from it all, man. Just stay away.
We just drawing a direct correlation with a lot of the NFL players, owners, and recent wide receivers here in Philadelphia that got traded, and possible what is it? Massage therapist, love triangle he possibly had with Hassan Reddick, but who knows?
Here we go. So it's time to talk about that man right there. He's no longer going to be wearing that uniform anymore. He's going to be wearing the New England Patriots jersey, his favorite team growing up, and so much that he made himself a nice picture of himself as a kid with his Patriots jersey on, as if that was real. That's how this thing just got real stupid, like within the last couple of days. But let's talk about the speculation, all the everything that was going on around this whole entire thing. Anthony, what's good? What's good, Anthony?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Yo, so let's kind of get into it. And obviously, us as fans, we're not going to know the deal on everything, right? We already know that. But it's a lot of speculation that's going on right now. Yo, what's good, man? What's good?
What's good? Appreciate that.
Oh man, we appreciate you. Hey, we love y'all. All right, so no, I'm glad you're here so you can be part of this conversation. So now it's going to be the speculation portion, right? Of all the things that we heard and that you heard. So Joel, you're the one that first started all this information. I appreciate that. He said, yeah, he subbed. Let's go. We appreciate you, man, so much. Appreciate you. Yo, let's get into this thing, Joel. Well, what was the thing you sent us at first? What was the bombshell that you sent us at first? I'm sure everybody knows
as soon as the trade went down and all that stuff, somebody took to Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, and they started putting information out there. Obviously, none of us know if this is true or anything like that, but it was rumored that it was involving a young lady that happened to be a massage therapist that AJ Brown took a liking to. In addition to Hassan Reddick, and that's where kind of like an issue became, with the whole thing became an issue. Specifically, if you dive deep into those posts and things like that, it was due to the fact that apparently Jalen Hurts had some type of knowledge of it and didn't say anything to AJ Brown. But like I said, this is something that someone just threw out there. As far as like being factual or anything like that, none of us will ever know at this time unless somebody really comes out and says anything. But if you follow Black Gritty, he did have some receipts on there, and Hassan Reddick did like one of his posts and things that he was talking about on his page. So I was going through, different platforms and seeing all the types of things. But a lot of people are saying there's some receipts on some of the information, and some other things are kind of like up in the air in question right now. But I mean, we all kind of thought something else was going on because I mean we could get into as far as like, the reasoning why he's not here and stuff like that. A lot of things just don't make sense.
Yep. To answer your question, about 250 subs on YouTube. So we're growing that number. But on Instagram, we have like over 2,000 followers that we constantly are in contact with. So we have a larger following there because we go live on YouTube as well as Instagram at the same exact time. So please feel free to follow us on Instagram as well. So hey, look, we appreciate it. We try and do our thing. And it's a lot of fun. We do this thing out of fun, and also so we can all get together and watch some Eagles play together. All that information will be posted out later because we've been doing that for the last 2 years. So besides that, now this whole entire AJ thing has been mind-boggling. I had to look at it from the point of view of a husband, right, or someone that has a significant other. And I was watching one of my favorite channels that that deals with basically just Eagles content, a content creator, and Mr. Lord Brunson. And Lord Brunson was on there, and he had some receipts that's on there from his source that he had. So a lot of what I'm about to say, I actually got from him. So if anything, Lord Brunson would be the one that kind of talk about and going to talk to, and we just watch his channel, and you can see kind of what I'm talking about. But it all kind of makes sense. As Tone, the promoter, is in the building.
I'm in the building, but I'm on the road. You know what I'm saying?
I knew he didn't want to miss this conversation about the juicy gossip of the love triangle or possible.
Yo, what I tell you? I knew it was because of a chick, yo. I knew it was because of a female, dog. Yeah. I knew it. Even though I was joking around,
that makes sense.
I'm like, dog, guys don't stop talking after being best friends if it ain't about money or female.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this business, you know what I'm saying? That it wasn't about the money, it wasn't about egos, it was about some kitty cat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, 100% right.
Some magic hands, because she was a masseuse.
Hey, yo, hopefully Deshaun Watson ain't have a piece of that.
Yeah.
That's what we've been talking about. He's probably trying to figure out who it is. He's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. He's like, yo.
Watson.
Yeah,
Watson, is that like number
hey.
5? Is that his number 5, number 7, number 10, and number 15?
He's probably trying to get intel right now. Where do I got to get traded to?
Yeah, where do I sign up, right? Where do I sign up?
Yo. So and watching everything and watching Lord Brunson's like home retire show, his live that he had the other day, it like opened up my eyes to something. So he requested officially a trade week 4, right? Week 4 last year officially is when that man requested the trade. When he requested the trade, number one, the Eagles were 4-0 at that time. So it makes absolutely no sense, right? After winning the Super Bowl, then the team goes 4-0. Doesn't make any sense why the man would want to trade. But the only thing that would make sense to me of why he would want to trade is if his significant other is like, I don't want to be around this neighborhood. I don't want to be around here no more because the fact that around here reminds me of the infidelity that you did that came out. So only makes sense that he's like, yo, happy house, happy home is everything that I want right now. Like, because out of nowhere, they got engaged. Not saying that wasn't the case, but out of nowhere, boom, got engaged. And then soon afterwards, bam, they just got married, right? And it was like all that went down. It was like out of nowhere, I want to get traded. I want to get out of here. And it's like by any means necessary, I want to get out of here. So if I got to drop passes, I got to do it. If I got to read books on the sideline, I got to do it. If I got to go ahead and not be cool with certain people that's on the team to show dysfunction, I got to do it. No matter what, I got to get out of here in order for me to go and have a new safe space for my wife and kids to feel comfortable at that's not here, because every time I put on this uniform, it reminds me of that infidelity. And that's what it feels like. That's what it seems like. And it all kind of makes sense in that aspect. But you're right, Tone. You're right, Joel. It all boils down to more than just what's on the football field. If it had to boil down to something else, and y'all guys talked about it.
Dog, think about this too, though, yo. Not only on the player side, but the organization side. They traded Hassan Reddick because of that.
Yeah,
that's why they traded him. Like that, it wasn't because the 3 years in a row, Haas went to like teams. His sacks grew every year, so it was no reason to get rid of him. And they ate $21 million in dead cap money. So it's like, dog, like I don't get me wrong. I would assume that a wide receiver is more valuable than a defensive end. You know what I'm saying? In order to maybe try to win a Super Bowl, but the organization they didn't get in front of it like they were supposed to, or maybe they can't. You know what I mean? Because who can control? You know who people date and sleep with and stuff like that. But I guess to not cause any craziness with the offense, Reddick was the pawn.
So that thing boils down. Yo, go ahead, Joel. Go ahead, bro. That's crazy.
I mean, we kind of speculated something else. I mean, me and Larry talking. When was it? Yesterday, when everything started happening. And I'll just ask Tone, if you're a professional athlete, what are the top 3 things that you would actually be important to you as a player? You know what I mean?
The market.
So where you
organization.
Where you play at, where you winning, and what else?
Yeah, and money.
The money. He was under contract. He got 2 contracts since he's been here. He's won 1 Super Bowl, been on a winning team, winning organization, and it's like, all right, you know, Philadelphia, as far as like, you know, us that lived in the hood and stuff like that, but he ain't living around there. So, you know, like being in the vicinity in the big city shouldn't be an issue. So it had to be something else. Like we all speculated. Obviously, we don't know if this is 100% true or not. I'm thinking, you know, somebody, you know, way with more deeper pockets is probably digging and trying to find out who this female is, or see if I think Hassan Reddick might not say anything because he's still a free agent right now at the moment. So he's probably trying to get on a team. So you probably won't get any information from him. But, you know, if there's somebody out there trying to get paid and, you know, they got some info, now is the time. I'm sure TMZ is all over it for sure. They're like, hold up, let's make sure this is we can eliminate this as possibly being the reason. But I'm sure they probably looking into it.
Hey, yo, do you remember when we obviously, when this thing first came about, when this AJ Brown, you know what I mean, trade was supposedly, like when it first surfaced, right? And I remember when D-Jack and the Shady McCoy, they had their little podcast that they used to do. And I remember D-Jack on there saying, like, I know what the problem is, but he was like, I can't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to reveal that. So players and people around the league already knew that it was, you know what I mean, like what we don't know. And that's great, though. I think that's great. And obviously, you know what I'm saying, that you're not leaking stuff like this ain't, you know what I mean, getting out there and everything be all messy until a trade happens. Because I'm hearing like AJ went on, like, did he do like a podcast, or he did an interview or something? He like maybe gave up some tapes, or, you know what I mean, some of the backstory on, you know, on what happened, man. But it take me to the playoff game, you know what I'm saying, where I think, well, he purposely dropped them Jones. Like, he's like, man, I'm not helping this team. And it's crazy it got to that point, you know what I'm saying, where he was throwing games, you know what I mean, like you that mad at this ball, you know what I mean, because of that, you throwing games now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I said, the organization, you got to put some of the fault on them. Now, don't get me wrong. I know they didn't want to do what they want to do because of this June 1st situation. You know, the money, they already lost the money with Hassan Reddick. So, you know, you don't want to just keep throwing money away. You know what I mean? But this dude was causing, like you said, asked for that trade early in the season. Then he, you know what they said? They think he was really trying to be like TO 2.0. You know what I mean? Like causing distractions within the team, whereas though they get fed up and just try to trade it. That's why he was reading the books, you know what I'm saying, on the sidelines. That's why you ain't really ever see him in, you know what I mean, yelling, really chopping it up like they once, you know what I mean, did. So, yeah, Bull went about it unprofessionally, you know what I'm saying, the wrong way. Obviously, he got his wish. He's out of here, you know what I mean, and you know, he's on the bigger and better things in New England, man, but like I said, man, I definitely knew it was it was the Poo Nani that sent people crazy. That had cats go crazy. You know what I mean? People kill over that stuff, man.
Yo, and it's crazy, right? You're right. My man reading books on the sideline, stuff like that. Yo, it even got to a point that like someone reported that was there to say like, yo, Saquon walking around, and Saquon is the energetic, like, yo, let's get this offense going. Come on, y'all, we got this. He's that guy, right? AJ turned to the Bulls like after like he'll go ahead and like Saquon would say what he had to say. Man, like, man, F that, man. I ain't doing that. He turned to that guy. Not like that captain. Now, mind you, he was a captain. Not like that captain is like, you know what, you're right, Saquon, we got this. Let's go ahead and step. Nah, he turned it to like, man, I ain't listening to him. Like, man, forget y'all. Like, I ain't doing that. He turned to that guy.
Now, I don't know. Now, my thing was they said they were like once best friends, right? Or classified themselves as best friends, right? Now, I would have to assume that you two guys, y'all probably have a best friend, right? Now, let's play devil's advocate for a minute. You know what I mean? Let's play devil's advocate, right? We're going to put ourselves in that same situation. Your best friend knew the chick you know what I mean, having relations with somebody else in your workplace, if we want to, you know what I mean, go there, or if we on a sports team, whatever, right? That person knows that she's also doing them too. You know what I mean? But they don't tell you that, yo. And then I don't know what the things that AJ was expressing about this chick. I don't know, was he saying he was doing certain things with her, and then you know what I mean, your homie know like, well, damn, I was doing the same thing. You know what I mean? And it's just like, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't let that affect a friendship, but I can kind of understand, like maybe where AJ's coming from a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, maybe that's where Jalen came up with that saying, we keep the main thing. Like that. It was like, all right, you know what I mean? Punani cool, but the championship is a lot better in his, his mind. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't know if I would let it get to this level, but I ain't gonna hold you. I think I kind of understand. Like, damn, bro, you knew she was getting flipped like a flapjack, and you ain't tell me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if he didn't think, if he was telling, it would be a friction between them two. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's why Jalen didn't want to get involved. He just wasn't involved with this chick anyway. He didn't want to be messy. Cool. But like, if I consider somebody my best homie, my homie, he would have let me know that. I'm just saying. I mean, my best friend would have let me know that, regardless if I was really digging this chick, or I mean, no pun intended. But you know what I'm saying? If I was really like into her and wanted to maybe further something, you know what I mean? Like, my best friend would let me know. That's all I'm saying. And like I said, that's the double advocate part of it. You know what I'm saying? But this is obviously a bigger scale because they're professional athletes. You know what I mean? Like, they got money, they can get any chick they want. You know what I mean? But I could kind of dig how him being mad at Jalen. I'll say that.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy because, like, on one hand, you would say that, but they're on a team. So, like, I think also, like, the thing that comes in it, they were just all probably on damage control. So, like, I could also see Jalen, like, just looking the other way because he's, you got a leader on defense. He was getting all those sacks and, coming up for a contract year. And then, all this stuff going on, and it's like, all right, it really don't bother me. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But, I'm cool with AJ, so that's probably why he felt some type of way. Or what you could possibly see happen, the people that do know in the room, you know what I'm saying? In that locker room, they see what happened to Redick and how he was, casted off, and, the individuals behind it. So now when you're sitting there talking about rah, team this, team that, and, going back and forth and trying to get everyone to fall in line or be part of something, and certain things that you say, like loyalty and, hey, we one team, one dream, this and this and that. And then you got some people that probably were cool with Redick looking at you like, yeah, you saying that, but look how you just did, my homie, you know what I mean? Because, like, say you and AJ cool, but I might be best friends with Hassan Reddick, and I just see how y'all did him, but I'm stepping back and I'm just like, yo, let me just fall back. I ain't saying nothing, but I peep how everybody's moving. So I think if everything's true, I just think it became a toxic environment, and everyone just, just ended up, they try to hide it and massage the situation, no pun intended, and it didn't work out that way. They needed her hands to do that, I guess.
Who is this female? That's who I want. Who's causing this ruckus?
I'm trying to tell you, if there's any truth to this, I know TMZ right now is looking at it like, yo, fine, give her the bag. Like, because if none of these guys are taking care of her, obviously, he would think that none of them are with her right now. Hopefully not. If not, that's a whole other story.
She being taken care of somebody else now. She didn't hop on with another NFL guy.
Deshaun Watson on the freaking on the waiting list. He like, yo, you got 2 NFL stars going crazy. I know it's good. I need a massage. Robert Kraft about to fly her up to New England. Like,
Cat's probably like,
he like, is this her, AJ?
Yo, Cat's probably like, yo, I need that. They like, you can win a championship and you still went off the team? That must be some good stuff. That must be some good stuff, yo. Like, you win a Super Bowl, you still went out. Like, man, you done messed that up for me, dog. It was rainbows and sunshine not coming out, knocking it out the park. Yo, no, for real. You winning a championship, that's like the ultimate thing, especially in football. I think that's the hardest championship. So once you capture it, to even get another one. And you get it. You reading Dr. Seuss Cat in the Hat books. Like, what's going on, man? Like, dog, that cat in that hat must have been good.
It would have been crazy if he was reading like 50 Shades of Grey now. Now to think of it because of the whole situation, that shit would have been crazy. It would have been like,
yo, he need to go to therapy if he's reading that, cause she must have been she was the
clearly, man.
Okay, so here's my point of view on this, right? And look, by the way, Taya, thank you so much for being here as always, giving your side. Trust me, everything that you're saying, I'm posting up here because it's definitely on point. Because she said here, for example, I mean, Hassan Reddick is off the team. Maybe Hurts made that call to get Reddick off the team. Yeah, it's very possible because right after that year when he had career sacks for the Eagles, he's gone. So, and none of us saw that, like coming, pause, the way that happened. So, by the way, Tone, that's the name of the episode.
Oh, man, I should get off this episode. What is the name of it?
You saw that coming, pause.
No, I did not. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You titled it that? Nah, man. Nah. You ain't sit there, type it, and post it, dog, and see it. And still we on the air.
I'll put pause. I'll put the word pause on there. It's meant to be funny.
The pause should have been before you put it up on the screen and reworded that. You see us doing what? Oh my God. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize.
I bet you didn't see that.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, right.
Oh no.
But seriously, in this situation, right, we all know that Mr. A.J. Brown also had mental health issues as well. It could very well be that, like, all right, I don't want to go ahead and bring that to his attention because I don't want to mess up his mentals right now too. Because, I don't know what drew this ball to this girl in the first place, knowing that what he got at home, that may just throw this dude off on the edge. So we really don't know.
He still crashed out, though.
In his own way.
Either way, he still went mental.
Yeah, either way. I mean, it can't be, but I just think these guys on the team, like, it's a job. Like, obviously there's a team atmosphere and stuff like that, but it's like Tone said, if you scale it down and is it the workplace, some people know people are dealing with each other and they know they married or they got a significant other or something. Everybody just like, whatever, it ain't none of my business. You know what I mean? So people just look the other way and don't say anything. So, you could see that, especially like, knowing that if you do bring it to their attention, to your point, if he does have, all these mental health issues and things, and he don't know how he's going to receive the information, it's like, damn, I don't know if it's going to be a good thing I bring it to his attention or a bad thing. Then they're going to say how you found out. Then it leads back to the quarterback, the star player, the guy that's supposed to do, keep everybody together. and it's just a bad look. I think Jalen was in a bad situation. So even if he did have that information, I would say, like, bro, like, I mean, shit, she ain't giving me a massage. It ain't none of my business. That's your business. You need to find.
Wait. Well, what? Or was she? Yeah, we don't know. We don't know.
Here we go. Here's the story about the snowball.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, we don't know. That's why he probably didn't say nothing, because he was getting, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Listen, all I know is Deshaun Watson, Robert Kraft, and Mike McCarthy, they're all thinking about this massage therapist now, because apparently, she got these two guys going crazy, if this is true. But we'll see.
What's good, man? What's good? Yeah, I definitely remember you. Find new music, absolutely. It's good to see you again, man. Thanks for showing back up, and tell us what you think about this whole AJ Brown thing. Plus, it's a bad look with other people on the team. Leaning running back tape on another teammate due to a person. Yeah, it's like this whole entire situation. I mean, off of think about it, the power, as Tom say, the power of one young lady, right? That one young lady.
He didn't say that.
The other P word.
He cleaned it up.
That's what I do, bro.
That's what I do. Okay. Yeah, it was power in there, all right.
Yeah. So that one young lady got two people traded, right, to other teams, messed up your chances of another Super Bowl. This one lady, the chance of another Super Bowl, right? Because now they looking back like, yo, that Broncos game when it was like that jump ball, right to Smitty. Now they say like, yo, AJ interrupted that pass too. Like he's deflecting it, knocked it down. So, I'm like, yo.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. What I don't want to probably, what y'all shouldn't do, yo, is now go into all the shit that AJ did and try to tie it back to that. Like,
every single thing is gonna be like that.
I would say he tried to make that play. I wouldn't say he was thinking about the cat and like, I'm gonna mess this up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my conspiracy is Robert Kraft knew of this young lady and he sent her to the Eagles to sabotage the whole thing. To get him with the Philly special. It's been harping on him.
So he can get him?
Yeah, and he's like, and I'm gonna take your player. I'm gonna get Rabel and then get his coach. It was a mastermind from Robert Kraft the whole time.
And so he sent the kitty cat and he done got the line. Yeah. Wow.
He said, I know she's good. Because he got caught down Florida and shit.
I know she'll break up a happy organization.
I'm gonna set you up in Philly. You're gonna go after this guy Hassan. You're gonna stir it up. Drop down and get your ego on, girl. Stir it up.
And she definitely did that.
Yo, just so you know, one of the reasons why we actually started a little early, like this episode, is so that we can actually end this episode pretty soon, so we can watch that Spurs Knicks game tonight.
Yeah, man.
So that's one of the reasons why we're actually on here right now. We probably would have been starting around now as usual, but no, we've been on here for a nice little half hour just so we could talk about this situation and go ahead and watch that game. So yeah, to answer that question, absolutely. That's not off topic, brother. Now, if you had said something totally different, like some of our other comments that we had the last number of weeks, then we would say that was off topic. That was right on topic, bro.
Yeah, my nephew just logged on IG, so I gotta exclude myself from this conversation.
Consider it already
done. What conversation? What?
Nothing. I'm not getting into no massage therapist conversation.
The conversation.
No, shout out to Caleb though. No, he's of age, but so I'm just joking.
He sent the kitty cat and got the line.
Yeah, that's what happened. AG and sent that kitty cat and he took y'all lying, man. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Rock'em Spurs. You know what? You have to understand one thing about me, sir. I'm such a hater for certain teams at all times. And I'm more of a New York hater than I am a Spurs hater. So with that being said, go Spurs. There you go. I'm all for the Spurs right now. I'm all for the Spurs. I respect that squad, especially how they took out OKC, because I don't think any of us saw that one the way that it happened. There you go. I didn't say that. Love you too.
Hey, so you guys want to talk about the trade that we didn't see coming then?
Yes. You're going to pause that one too?
That's all I said, pause. That's how I looked at Joe like.
Yo, I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here.
The Myles Garrett trade was wild, but I honestly think Cleveland got the better part of that deal. It worked out for both teams with them getting those draft picks and getting verse dominant player, and he's a native of Cleveland, so he's actually from out there. So,
man, that stinks. Cleveland stinks. What is that doing for them? Jared Verse ain't better than Myles Garrett, so I don't see where they won. Only part of that trade that they probably won was that they can't trade Myles Garrett to a division rival, or that third round pick turns into a first round pick. That's the biggest upside of the trade, I think. And they got away from the money.
Right. I mean, I think we'll see what happens, but I mean, I think it worked out for both teams. Honestly, I mean, they did right by Myles Garrett. I commend them for that. They're like, you ain't winning here. You might as well get him out of there.
Yeah, they gave him his bread. Yeah, they gave him his bread and let him go. Yeah, but Cleveland still gonna stay.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Yo, Kev from the Geeks at the Nurse Table podcast. What's up, Kev? Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, what up, Kev?
Yeah.
But you're absolutely right. You saved them from okay. The one thing that Cleveland can actually pin their hat on is the fact that that sack record is going to be with your jersey on it. You know what I mean? So they made history with your jersey on. That's it. That's the only victory that they got. You know what I mean? So now that they got that victory, send them out. Now you got a younger player, and then hopefully with these draft picks, they can actually make some good decisions. The best decision they could try to do is try to get Howie Roseman to be their GM, because the GM that they have over the last number of years has been terrible. Even though the one guy they have is from Howie's team, so maybe they may do better now. But yo, man, it's crazy. Rams are allergic to keeping draft picks.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, I told Jamar, I said, yo, man, what y'all gonna do now, bro?
Sure.
That's their first game. First game, Thursday night game. That's the Thursday night game. So they got
whatchamacallit? The Seahawks. The Seahawks fan. I can't think of his name right now. My bad, Stokes.
Darren.
But Stokes. Yeah. What's up with Stokes? Yeah, what are they gonna do over there, Darnold?
Listen,
that's that. No, I like I said, man, Rams going after it, cause and that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. You know
I still say though, I'm not on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm not even worried about them, because is a pretty good chance. It's highly probable that Matthew Stafford won't. He's gonna get injured. It happens all the time. He was basically playing on one leg last year. That's why they couldn't, get past, go through the playoffs and stuff. But I definitely think, you know what I mean? They got to prove it, man. They got the pieces right now, so we're gonna see. But I think the pressure's on them for sure.
I mean, yeah, but shit, man. We talking about Talking about the best defensive end in the game. We ain't talking about just no B list. Like their defense is going.
Right.
The defense is better right today, even though he ain't even play yet. And we all know defense wins championships. So as long as they defense gonna keep people in the game, I ain't saying the backup gonna win all the games, but they ain't gonna be getting 28, 30 put up on them, or they shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like so, they can be in plenty ball games. You know what I mean? If Stafford gets hurt. Like they got a decent offense, they got top receipt. Like I don't know, man. I think I ain't saying it. Hey, I ain't saying you shouldn't be worried about them, but they gonna be there.
Definitely gonna be a contender for sure. I just think anytime these dream teams are put together, I was gonna say something else. I was gonna say something else.
Yeah,
put together.
Yo, I say, look. I gotta blame Larry because he put it in the title. Everybody want to know. We gotta keep saying that. Gotta keep saying that word.
Right. But I think every time those things happen, like something goes wrong, either a major devastating injury or something like that. So I mean, they got the target on their back now. That's all they really did. So
Absolutely.
every single team's gonna give them their best shot. So we'll see.
As Kev said, shall we have a moment of silence for Versus career?
He's from Cleveland. Welcome home.
Welcome
Dayton,
home.
Ohio. He's from Dayton, Ohio. Like,
he said,
dang, I thought I got out of here.
Darren said that he ain't scared. Yeah, he said that before.
Hey, listen. I
know who is scared.
If I just my team just won a championship,
Sam Darnold's like, what? Sam Darnold is. Sam's like, what the hell? I just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Sam will be like, Darren, you ain't out here fucking getting chased by this motherfucker. That's why you ain't worried about it. Of course you ain't scared, Darren. But I could definitely see that.
Yeah. The one thing was
always after Rams. That's normal for Ty.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Birds, absolutely. No, I was saying the one thing's for sure. The Rams defense for fantasy football definitely got are justifiably being taken like in the fucking 6th round, 7th round. Like, yeah, I'm taking the Rams defense.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. That's a go get them for sure. Said.
But what's so funny is. It's funny that y'all said that y'all not worried about him. But if y'all would have got him, everybody should have been worried about y'all.
Yeah, it's still a lot of question marks for us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially now with this AJ thing. But I think we're gonna be fine. Tune froze up.
Yes, he did. Said it's funny. Hurts needed to win a Super Bowl. Need a Super Bowl to win. But where's that excuse for Stafford now? Well, because he won one already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he won one already. So it's like that's gone for Stafford because he won one. So because he won one already, he don't have to that stigma is gone for him. Like it's gone. He did it. You know what I mean? So because of that, he good. Like it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter for Stafford anymore.
What you mean?
He said that it's funny how Hurts needed a super team to win, but where's the excuse for Stafford now? It's like, but because Stafford already did it with a team that wasn't stacked. You know what I mean? He had a good team, but it wasn't a stacked team like it is now. So it's like because he already did it, he don't that stigma is not going to be on him. You know what I mean? Because he already did it before. Now it's just like, all right. Now it's like, all right, let's let him go out with a bang. You know what I mean? Like the Super Bowl is in LA and in their own backyard. Imagine
that's the last time they won. That's the last time they won. It was in LA.
Yep. Ty said, we ain't them. Tone.
Like I said, what can't go wrong will go wrong.
And they ain't y'all because they got Gary. So. Yeah, she's right about that. They definitely not y'all. They knew what it took to get that ball.
They said, but he had Darnold on the D line. Yes, you're right. But he was already on the squad, and they couldn't do anything with him because of the all right quarterback play. As soon as you go ahead and get a Super Bowl, as soon as you get rid of Jared Goff and go ahead and bring in a Hall of Famer, he did it. No, he did it. But if you can, just real quick, think about that Rams team back when he won. Who were their corners? Give me another defensive lineman on that squad.
Who are you talking to? Who are you asking this question to?
To Kev's on the chat.
Who?
Kev.
Why? What did he say? I can't see none of the messages on that.
No, he's trying to draw a direct correlation with Hurts versus Matthew Stafford having this super team that they're putting around them, and saying like anytime that was the biggest excuse for why we won, because they put a superstar team around Jalen and won the Super Bowl. But Larry said obviously that Stafford already won without a super team. I think they just trying to maximize these last 2 years that they probably got with Stafford.
I agree.
And they were pissed that they took that quarterback in the first round. That makes even more dumb sense now you think of it. Because I'm telling you, they could have moved back, grabbed more picks, and still got that quarterback. Or take another weapon.
Yep. Absolutely. But, Cleveland did want Jalen. The report was they would, in talks, the Eagles was talking to him. And it was like, well, we'll give you Myles, but we want Jalen Carter.
How we win. Bang.
That just means that he valued Carter more than having Myles. That's all.
Oh God.
Okay,
I'm not even getting into that one.
But the Rams didn't give a fuck about Verse. So they said, I ain't gonna say they didn't give a, but they rather they had a better chance with him.
No, obviously you make that trade all day. The way the team's constructed, you got Devontae Adams, cool, all them guys. Stafford's still there, got another good year or two. Myles is 30. Yep, Todd just popped it up there. But I mean, you had to make that move, especially with the Seattle Seahawks, a team in your division winning the Super Bowl. So it took, just put them in front and center. They got seven primetime games this year. They're gonna show up and show out. But definitely that second game, because the first game is the rematch, but that Thursday night game is San Fran versus the Rams. That's gonna be they're gonna be setting the tone for sure.
And the Rams, do the Rams play the whole entire NFC East, or just the Eagles this year?
I could go out and check and. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I ain't sure.
Cause I know the Eagles play them, but I don't know about the rest of the NFC East.
Oh man.
Well, let's find out.
Oh man. Christopher Sanchez streak has ended, by the way. They scored on the top of the seventh. They scored.
Well, he's in the record books for life.
He's the number one left-hander with on the top of that list. He's, I think, I want to say 4th or 5th all time. He was just looking at that.
So,
but Larry, guess who got a home run though?
Swarber!
Yes, he did. That's the third leg of my bet, baby. Now I just need to. The Bills need to win, baby. Let's go.
All is right.
3.
All is right with Bird.
I gotta call down there. Bring in Durant.
The Rams do play the whole entire NFC East. So we get to actually see exactly what that team is really going to be hitting for, especially when they start to hit their stride, like right in the middle of the season. Because you see, the Eagles, I want to kind of play them kind of later in the season, but we played them in October. So still kind of young in any year. I would love to have seen that game like in the middle of the year. All the hiccups is gone when it comes to the Birds, all the hiccups is gone when it comes to the Rams, and then have those two powerhouses play. Oh, that would have been crazy. But that's all right. Oh, but they play the Cowboys in December 20th. That game. Oh, and then afterwards, on Christmas, they play the Seahawks. Yeah, so that whole entire schedule for the Rams is going to be something to definitely watch, bro. That's going to be something to watch for sure.
All right, so far, Knicks up 10-7, first quarter.
No problem. Look, we about to get ready to shut this thing down. It's time for us to go ahead and watch some basketball. But to our people in the back, we want to thank every single body for tuning in for GNT Sports Talk episode 137 episodes, people. We've been doing this thing for a while now, and I wanted to say that we're almost experts, but we're not. That's why we need y'all to make us better. So with that being said, to be like us, you got to wear stuff like us. Look at Tone right now. You see what Tone got on right there? That's a GNT Sports Talk shirt. Oh, what? That's a GNT Sports Talk shirt here too. So there's a GNT hat. I was going to grab my cup, but it's all over there. To get your hands on some GNT merch is that QR code that's actually right above me, or where you see it at on your screen. That QR code that's right there leads you directly to our pop-up shop. Please click on there. See what we got. Good catch, Stone. See what we're doing. And and check out the gear. Seriously. The gear is actually fire. Bird Game went ahead and added some more stuff to the whole entire lineup of clothing, and it's phenomenal. So I can't wait to actually start showing y'all those things as well. Man, it's going to be fantastic. But that's enough of me talking, enough of me yapping. Bird Gang, what you got for the people?
Thank you guys for tuning in on another episode of GNT Sports Talk. Just like Larry said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please share the content. Thank you. Bird Gang, checking out.
Y'all already know, man, what it is, man. It's the promoter here, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of GNT Sports Talk, man. I don't know if y'all like the title, but we definitely had a good time, talking about what we needed to talk about, man. And I ain't get my, I don't know if y'all talked about it, but I ain't get my little, I guess prediction or on the series, man. The Spurs, man, they're a young squad, yo. They might show you that, like, tanking is the way, you know what I'm saying? Because they got some nice picks, and they are in the NBA Finals 3 years after getting, the protege, Wemby. I really think Boy is next up, man. He's unguardable. That 7'5" frame, man. Like, ain't nothing you can do with that guy, man. He can shoot, post up, rebound, defend. He's a phenomenal player, man. So I like the Spurs in 6. So you know what I mean? We, like you said, we about to go ahead and tap into that. But y'all see the name, y'all know who it is. It's the promoter, man. And the last Saturday night, man, was fire, man. If you missed it, man, that's shame on you, man, because I keep promoting this week in and week out, man. We are down on World Stage Live. They got the cafe part, but we are still down World Stage Live, man. Saturday, June 27th is the next show. Tickets is on sale now. Follow me on the gram. Tap that link. Buy them tickets. I'll see you there. And what we say about the wine that ain't free no more, you got to pay the bar, but I'll be there with these glasses and a smile. But please, man, follow me on the gram, man. Buy them tickets, man. Support your boy, man. We got some good things. Like I said, Ken Jones, he's next up after Paint Away. We everywhere. Delaware, Maryland, Chicago, Minnesota, LA, Atlanta. We there. So we pulling up, man, and pull up with me. And like Joel said, shop at GNT Sports Talk. You know what I mean? Hit the pop-up shop, y'all. Y'all gotta lace yourself. If it ain't with a mug, if it's with a like a car freshener, you know what I mean? Whatever, man. But support the squad, man. Support your gang, your favorite podcast. We back every Wednesday, man. Let's get it, y'all.
Yeah, to everybody that's on IG, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being there with us. We really appreciate y'all more than y'all know. To our YouTube family, man, it's been fun. It's been fun. Thanks for being part of the ride, being part of the conversation, and just being part of just the GNT family. We appreciate every single one of y'all. As this being a mental health awareness month, we want to make sure that y'all guys are keeping the mentals right, because we need y'all to be here in this world, and we need you to be right here in order for you to be right for your family. So we're going to keep on just announcing that. Hold on. Did I say something wrong? The ride, really? Ty, thanks. All right. We need to go and shut this thing down before I start having a mental breakdown.
Wait, what
on
happened?
mental
What
health.
You say? What she call you out on?
Because I said thanks for being part of the ride. That is, it's like it's nothing is sacred anymore. Anyway, men's health awareness month is important. So make sure that men, we taking care of ourselves mentally, physically, emotionally, and hey, look, be like us. Just try your best to make fun of me all the time for no reason at all. Thanks, Taya. I appreciate it.
No, we got the reasons. The reasons. It's reasons.
Larry needs to go see a massage therapist.
My wife is in the other room. There we go. I see. Yeah. I see getting her hands loosened up. That's about it, brother. Anyway, to everyone else,
just tell her to grab the motherland massage oil. You know what I'm saying? And you right in there. You know. Motherland.
Yeah, this episode went off the rails. All right, God bless you all. We appreciate y'all guys so much. Until next time, the GNT crew is out. God bless y'all. Peace.